Paris News, coming to you live. Paris News, coming to you live. Station X952, Charlie. The big one, big one, big one, big one. Sorry, Shelton. Un-Australian Christian lobby. Un-Australian Christian lobby. Un-Australian Christian lobby. Un-Australian Christian lobby.
Instead of giving women in rural land what they want, options to give birth safely in their hometowns, Jackie Trad and Labor are proposing radical abortion legislation at Wendy Joy Francis.
That tweet is so boring. What was any way I can fix it up?
Instead of giving women in rural land what they want, options to give birth safely in their hometowns, Jackie Trad and Labor are proposing radical abortion legislation at Wendy Joy Francis.
Well, that actually improved the tweet. I must remember that for next time we read the Un-Australian Christian lobby. We've already dealt with this topic many times. The Conservatives/Christians in Parliament are the ones controlling our budget for hospitals. Seriously, Christians, have a talk to your Conservative buddies about getting some more funds for hospitals. Until then, just get over yourselves. I didn't have an intro for Lyle, and all of a sudden that song had popped into my head, and it just fitted Lyle perfectly. Liar, liar from Queen. So what has Lyle been up to?
Ex-junior officer and Iraq veteran Tristan Ross shines a light on the PC madness that is infecting our military. He joins at Miranda Devine on Miranda Live calling for it Spain to resign.
So we're looking at political correctness in the military. So what can we say about that? It's most likely an attack on the transgender community because, that's Lyle's normal favourite thing to do. He hasn't attacked anyone else, he's not attacking women. So yes, he's basically attacking the rights of transgender females in the military. More boring stuff, Lyle.
It's becoming increasingly clear that at One Nation House does not have conservative principles on life, death and protecting the vulnerable from exploitation by treating the territories like states. It also does not understand our federation.
So once again, what have we got here? Well, you sucked up to Pauline Hanson when she was voting your way. And once again, the Conservatives want to basically dictate how the states and territories should operate. You can't do it to the states, but you can do it to the territories. It's about time we got rid of the territories and made them states.
This just days after it all Conservatives said it was inappropriate for taxpayers to pay for comedy that abuses Conservatives with the C word.
The Conservatives abuse my brain with their vile policies, but we still pay for them.
Conservatives are rethinking their minor party options.
Oh, once again, your little minor parties aren't playing ball with the Conservative thugs. Oh, you poor little babies, go cry somewhere else.
But Tonya Abbott HR is absolutely right on #NEG carbon tax by stealth. Unless they remove the barriers to nuclear, renewable targets and Paris Climate Pact, they won't have my vote. At Karai Bernardi with a _Gillen at Sky News sourced #SkyLive and our #Gospel. NEG is a guarantee to put renewable energy up. Clint Eastwood once said, if you want a guarantee, buy a toaster. At Karai Bernardi with a _Gillen at Sky News sourced #SkyLive and our #Gospel.
Seriously, power prices went up when the Conservatives sold our power assets. So Conservatives cannot really complain about renewable costs or the cost of power generated by coal because the government no longer owns any assets. So you can only do this by stealth, by regulating the private sector, which is also against Conservative policy.
If you don't want to drown in the Coalition's green climate Kool-Aid, swim to the safe space of the Conservative Party with it, Cory Bernardi.
Last I looked, Cory Bernardi, you had one vote in the Senate. What do you have to achieve with your one vote? And besides that, you're Conservatives anyway, and you came from the Liberal Party, was that correct?
Miranda Devine. Now Facebook is censoring Australia's Conservative ex-Prime Minister John Howard at Subgawker at Daily Telegraph.
Facebook censoring John Howard. My heart bleeds for him. Seriously, you're a dinosaur, John Howard. Go into your retirement village.
The Coalition's National Emissions Guarantee, NEG, only proves how close Lib Lab now are, turning their backs on pensioners, families and industry to face the green mecca of the UN. It's an economic uppercut to our national interest. #GoreSpollard or Conservatives.
That was, of course, referring to the Liberal and Labor joining forces to protect the planet. And I was still talking about the United Nations trying to protect the planet as well. But what can we expect from the Conservatives when they basically they want their own little dictatorship? Seriously, Cory and Lyle, you're not going to get anywhere with your pathetic little daydreams.
Miranda Devine. Former Army officer Tristan Ross podcast tells #Mirandi Live he was sent on a PC indoctrination course including attacks on white male privilege, Islamic conversion testimonies and Qantas gender diversity experts.
We all know that Wendy Francis is Lyle's first love, and Miranda is not far behind her. They could probably have a threesome if they really wanted to. Seriously, Miranda is always complaining about political correctness, and Lyle's always sucking up to her. Seriously, have you guys had a threesome? That is Lyle, Miranda, and Wendy.
Kevin Bailey responded to the news this afternoon on Facebook saying, "I don't care who they target with sort of lowbrow gutter talk. They abuse community standards and expect us to pay for it. It is not for government-funded enterprise to push this sort of language and pretend it is humour. Better that they are gone."
Seriously, Kevin? You're a former soldier in the SAS. You're there to protect everyone. So where did you go so wrong after you left the SAS? You now joined the Conservatives, which means you're basically attacking the LGBT community, attacking women over abortion. You're also going after immigration and any other sort of weird policies that the Conservatives are thinking of. You joined this party, Kevin. If you don't like it, get out of the kitchen. Well, peeps, I'm going to wrap this up because my dinner's almost ready. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. I've just finished dinner and editing today's episode. The Angry Aussie live stream starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Australian Standard Time. A big hello to everyone. A big special hello to Celtic King. Love you, Celtic. I hope to see you tonight online.